everybody seems to know what I need to do to get my life right, to get my situation in order. How about everybody mind their own damn business and worry about their own damn lives?
Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? You have now tuned in to my Love and Hip Hop Atlanta recap. Guys, make sure that you subscribe if you have not yet done so, and share this video wherever you like to share videos. Okay. Masha, she be on it. She was letting me know because I had forgot Life Jennings' name. Thank you, girl, for letting me know. And yeah, that's the one that Karlie Redd was in a relationship, because I totally forgot it. It's like it was on the tip of my tongue. You ever have those moments and I didn't want to have to stop the video and search it, because normally if I forget something I'll Google it, but I was like, I didn't want to stop the video, then have to restart it. So I was like, you know what, whatever. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to act like it's whatever. And somebody will let me know. And thank you, Masha, for letting me know. So, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. So, Karlie Redd, we start off with her being super emotional, like we saw in the last one, where she was having her conversation with Joseline. A little thirsty. She was having her conversation with Joseline. Joseline was kind of being real shady. Like, if that was me, I definitely would have went off too, because the way Joseline was talking to her, even though some of the things were valid things, it was kind of messed up. You know what I mean? So yeah, she goes off, and both Jessica Dime and Melissa, they both talk to her like, yo, say those things inside. Just try to keep calm and don't yell, and say those things in here, because she was saying like a whole lot of emotional stuff or whatever. So she comes back inside. They actually do have a little like heart-to-heart, a little bit of talking. Joseline really piped down a little bit, and she actually apologized for blackmailing her in the previous season and for hitting her with the flowers and things like that. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't really take those things back, but at least her, I guess, saying that she's sorry and showing that she's apologetic, whether it's true or not, I guess it kind of helps a little something. So they both went ahead and they had a little, moment or whatever. So they seem like they good now. And the funny thing about it is that Joseline says that she never even had anything in the envelope when she was talking about the whole blackmail situation. So it wasn't even that serious at the end of the day. Stevie and Kurt, they meet up and they chat about taking the DNA test. And he's trying to like tell him, like, don't be like him, be better than him. You know how you kind of tell your kids? And plus, because Raishi's mother was like, oh, take the DNA, like having the whole crowd chant, I think that was part of the reason too. Well, I don't even think, was Stevie J there? No, he wasn't there, but maybe he heard through the grapevine, so he felt like it was the right thing to do. And plus, Mimi had talked to him at one point too about it. But what's his name? He's just like, Kurt is just like, he's going to do what he wants to do when he wants to do it, and nobody can tell him anything different at the end of the day. And he's not really trying to do it if he don't want to do it. But a funny thing about it is in the next episode, it looked like some next guy gonna come talking about he's freaking the father. So it's like 3 people now talking about their baby father. You know what I mean? Like just need to go on the Maury Povich or Pulverish, whatever the hell the man name is. They need to go on his show and just clear everything up. And she needs to just bring the whole neighborhood, the whole block, or anybody that was at the strip joints. Because obviously she wasn't just working, she was working. You know what I mean? She was doing a little extra, getting them tips in. And just find out who's the baby's father. Because now this is starting to look real bad. Like, even if you're doing this just for a show, like, why would you be that person? You know what I mean? The person that just has that reputation that you've been doing it unprotected with all these people. Like, that's not a good look for nobody, regardless of how much money you're getting at the end of the day. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing a reality show. I wouldn't even lie to y'all. But that particular part right there, you're just making yourself look bad. You're making the child feel some type of way when he get older, because these things are going to be archived in cyberspace forever, and they can always be pulled up at the end of the day. And this person is going to see you portrayed as their mother in this way. God forbid something happens to her, then this is the things that he's going to have to remember. I don't know. I just always think about stuff like that and just kind of a step ahead of everything. So Stevie, yeah, that was pretty much the part with that. So Estelita now, let's talk about her, the Latin goddess, the Panamanian goddess. She's his new artist, and she meets up with the other ladies like Tammy and Rashida. You know, she meets up with them, and they kind of was giving her some tea. She was giving them a little juice. You know, they was going back and forth. And Estelita, she lets them know that she was at Stevie's house one time, and Joseline was over there. And Mimi's like, oh yeah, because from what he had told her, they was in such a terrible space, and he was never going to have her come over and all these things. And now she's hearing that Joseline was over there, and they also tell her that she's the other Latin artist, and you know, just be careful because you don't want to get into no drama, because wherever Joseline's around, there's always something's gonna go down. So just cuídate, you know, cuidado. Like they be saying. I remember I learned that word back in the days. Estelita, she also later on, when they had met up again, she told Rashida that later on, that Joseline had went on the reel, and she was talking about Rashida's relationship. She said, like, she pretty much put all the stuff that was going on, she put it out there, which was pretty messed up, because The Real is a pretty popular show, and people that might not watch this particular show, now they're watching that show, and probably like his teachers or whatever could be watching the show, her kids' teachers, and she's like, you know, it's messed up that now her son's friends are probably going to be talking about it, and now she got to talk to him about it. So it's kind of like a chain reaction, because you know the show is kind of filmed ahead, so they probably, The Real probably came out before this came out. So even if she wanted to wait until this particular show came out, it's like she couldn't, because what's her name had already put it out there. And so yeah, that was pretty messed up. And I'm surprised they freaking had Joseline on that show, but okay. I mean, I guess they wanted some more ratchet entertainment. Jessica Dimes, she reveals her new boyfriend. His name is, well, he's not new. They was talking about it on, I think, like the Shade Room or something on Instagram. I seen they was talking about him. She looked really cute when she had that little scene outside with him. They were sitting down together, and she had like a natural kind of look. It really looked nice. Like, I still like her pink hair and a lot of the other hairstyles she does. Not all of them. Some of them does be looking bad. I mean, especially like back in previous seasons, it wasn't looking too cute. But lately, her hair, I've been really liking it. But I really like the way the whole, like, natural, like, I just got my hair relaxed type of looked on her. It looked really nice. And she was with her boyfriend talking about the whole Jamaica trip that they're supposed to be doing. You know, they always got to go on some trip with people they don't like on all these shows. You know, that's just what they do. And so she tells him, you know, she don't know if she really want to go because, you know, the drama and everything else. He also tells her to reconcile with Tammy, because he's cool with Waka Flocka, because he used to be on the New York Knicks. I guess he's like a retired player. I know his face. I've seen his face before. I don't know if it was playing basketball, but I've seen his face somewhere before. It could have been on Instagram or something. I don't know, but I don't forget faces for the most part. And I mean, they look okay together. So hopefully, you know, this is like the real deal, Holyfield. I mean, she is putting him out there, but a lot of people put stuff out there, and that don't mean it's true or it's gonna last, you know. Mimi, she talks to Stevie while Eva was like playing with the nanny or whoever that girl was, and then they bring her over so he can kind of talk to Eva. He tells Eva that she has a new sister, because she did know that Joseline was pregnant or whatever. And he's like, you know, he tells her, and she's just like, well, I don't care. I'm still your princess. That's basically what she was saying. And then he was like, well, what are you going to teach her? He's like, I know you're always going to be my little princess, my little baby. He was like, what are you going to teach her? And she's like, I'm going to teach her how to get that bread. And she started doing the Stevie moves. I'm like, they've been practicing in the house. I'm like, he be doing that with her. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, I mean, it's nice that at least he, you know, let her know what's going on, even though she's young. I mean, now that's going to be her sibling at the end of the day. So, even if Joseline's not going to be around, at least the kids can kind of interact, I guess. I guess he's going to kind of make sure that goes down, but just make sure Joseline's not around, because, you know, that Mimi going to get crazy if that does happen. Karlie Redd, she has her little event that she wanted everybody to come to. Rashida was about to go because she told her that she had also invited Joseline because her and Joseline are cool now. All the girls kind of looked at her with a side eye, but they like, all right, if that's what you want to do, go ahead, you know. Go ahead and get burned again by the devil. We don't trust her, but you do what you do. And she had Jock come through as well, but she's still feeling some type of way about how Jock treated her. And she let the ladies know, like, yeah, he could come through, but I got a little something for his, you know. And what happens when he comes, they all there or whatever, and then she comes through holding somebody's hand. All of a sudden, we look at the man's hand. Who is that? That's Caesar. And we already kind of knew this if you watch Black Ink, because she was on one of the episodes. I mean, they didn't really seem all that serious, but now I seen she posted some pictures here and there on Instagram. So I guess they gonna roll with this. They doing the crossover series thing. I mean, I don't know. I just think he could do better, because I just feel like she's been around the way so much that I don't know if it's, I don't feel like that's a real true upgrade from like being with Duchess for so long. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what do y'all think? I just feel like he needs to get him like a model, or like not a fake model like Karlie, like a real official, like, you know, like a real official model, or maybe somebody from like an Ink magazine or something. Do they have any other girls besides Duchess that are black in the Ink magazines? You know what I mean? Or somebody. I mean, they don't necessarily gotta be black. I'm just saying, but yeah, I don't know, y'all. But that was pretty much the episode. It wasn't too much that went down. But thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you look out for my Basketball Wives review that will be coming up shortly. Stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I will see you in the next one. Later.